After a shaky month in September, BFC Germania now found themselves in a small drop of form. Although not having many expectations considering they were just promoted, the belief within the club was that they are good enough to be near the top of the table. The drama between Keller and Franz Berg also would see it taken to social media after yet another early substitution. Keller went onto his social media posting a snide comment towards the manager's decision. When the news of this reached Franz, he made some adjustments to the squad and in turn placed Keller on the bench in the new system that has been designed for this season. With the team sheet being posted on the notice board, Keller walks into Berg's office and almost makes a demand of being in the starting 11. Franz shuts it down and makes his feelings about the social media post abundantly clear. There will be no more, or it's the end of the road. It was on to the road to Dortmund where BFC would face their second team. Filled with lots of high potential players mixed with experience, they would get off to an early start with a penalty from a really questionable decision from the referee. Theo would step up once more and make a huge save to his left, keeping it at 0-0. After a corner kick routine, Muller would find himself on the end of a cross which the Dortmund keeper smartly saves, putting it out for yet another corner. From the resulting corner, Fuchs would find himself in a lot of space and fire ones off the crossbar, keeping the score even. 10 minutes later, Muller would once more find himself in a goal-scoring opportunity, but this time only managing to find the keeper's chest as it goes out for another corner. Di Benedetto would have his volleyed effort fly wide as BFC could not unlock the door. The first goal would come from an unlikely source in Ullmann. The youngster found himself through on goal and with a lovely flick puts it into an open net for his first of the campaign. Theo would once more be needed to keep the clean sheet as he saves from close range, conceding a corner. 43 minutes have been played before the referee decides to give a yellow card for this challenge, before 30 seconds later Meyer firing his way to a much-deserved 2-0 lead just before half-time. After the 65th minute, the floodgates really opened for BFC, with Fuchs grabbing his second of the season with a strong finish across goal. Elias Meyer would then grab his first of his BFC career with a tidy curled effort into the corner. Vogel would score in yet another match with a thunderous left-footed strike into the top corner. The pick of the bunch, however, would come through a youngster, Papadopoulos, with a long-range curled effort with his first senior goal. A great performance, getting back to winning ways. Keller would approach Franz after the match, acknowledging that he is in charge and that he is ready to give his all and put everything behind them. Vogel's training at attacking midfield is also now complete after such a good performance. It was on to the next game as BFC hosted SV Waldhof. Bauer, after stealing it from the defender, plays in an in for Muller, who dispatches it from close range to give BFC another early lead. He would then be denied 8 minutes later with a top save from the keeper. Vogel adds to the lead with what might be up there in Goal of the Season awards, with a shot rifled into the top corner, leaving the keeper with absolutely no chance. Once more, the opposition attempting to get back into the game via a penalty, this time sending Theo the wrong way, and now the score was 2-1. Theo would need to stop this effort to keep the lead with a strong save at his near post. He wouldn't be able to do it twice as a really good finish across him would find its way into the back of the net, making it all even. Theo was yet again called into action with a reaction save keeping the teams tied. Down the other end, Muller would give BFC the lead against the run of play with a classy right-footed finish. In the 85th minute, Lang would get caught on the ball, leading to a 1v1 situation that Theo helplessly watched the ball go past him for a late equaliser. In the dying seconds, Muller broke down the right-hand side and slid a ball across to Werner at the back post before a remarkable interception was made, ending the hopes of a last-minute winner. A game that Theo was vital in getting the draw. It was clear things must improve. Marcus Werner would make his feelings known towards getting a new contract, explaining that he wants to be a part of the future here. Franz, also agreeing, offered Werner a 2-year extension and sees him as an important rotation squad player. It was now down to yet another Derby Day fixture, NRG Cottbus. A team flying in real life, BFC are hoping to give the fans a game to remember as we travel down. I'll hand you over to the commentary team who are all set up on this very windy and very rainy day in Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cottbus Stadium where we are going to be watching today's featured fixture, which is BFC Germania versus NRG Cottbus, and it is going to be an exciting game, somewhat of a derby fixture between the two of them. They are somewhat locally situated and it is going to be a fiery contest, and the weather today being typical rain and wind. Hopefully BFC are going to be able to pull out a result as we see the NRG Cottbus lineup. It is a 4-3-3 with a lot of danger men, with Klaus-Dieter Wollitz as their manager. Coppado is second in the table when it comes to goal scoring this season, and the BFC lineup in a 4-2-3-1, which isn't quite what the shape is. I have been told it is more of a 4-4-2 diamond, with Theo still in goal, Berger, Norman on the fullbacks, Schmidt, Beck centre-backs, Kaiser actually the defensive midfielder, with Fuchs and Benedetto just in front of him, with obviously Muller and Bauer up front and Vogel in behind. So BFC kicking from right to left in their nice white away kit. Hopefully they can grab themselves the result. Brett Schneider over to Coppado, probably the most dangerous man for NRG today, as he breaks down this left hand side with a lot of speed. It's a good cross to the back post, and Theo had a full stretch, and it only hits the side netting from Engelhardt. A really, really good opportunity for NRG to open the score, but it does remain 0-0. Theo getting to the first one, and the second one hitting the side netting. Coppado, with the ball not actually fully clear, comes down this left hand side. Brett Schneider once more. Schmidt has gone out to meet him. Back to Coppado with a lovely reverse pass into Brett Schneider, finds Engelhardt. It's a good save by Theo, and I have no idea how Kraus has missed what probably will be the easiest chance of the game. Engelhardt over to Coppado, back to Engelhardt, back to Coppado, this time one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he does not mistake this one. NRG Cottbus going up 1-0 in probably a deserved fashion as well, missing an open goal with Kraus in the previous chance, and Coppado, a man in real fine form, scoring the opener in this one with a right-footed finish. Too much power on it for Theo to react. As we see, he was indeed onside. NRG 1, BFC Germania 0. Engelhardt on the edge of the box. Ullmann intercepts, but does lose out immediately. Back to Engelhardt. Now Kraus. Back to Engelhardt. Very dangerous left-footed player. Kraus dancing on the edge, finds Hasser into Hoffman. Hoffman straight at Teo. The ball is not gone. Teo once more required. Big reaction save to keep it at 1-0. Capado, Brett Schneider once more trying to work their way down the left side, though they do lose it, and it's fallen to Muller. Muller, who's found Bauer, slides into Di Benedetto, grabbing the equaliser with a sliding finish at full stretch. It didn't look like he was actually likely to get that, but somehow finds himself on the end of the Bauer assist. See, Muller plays it into Bauer. I thought Bauer overplayed it, but Di Benedetto sliding in, just getting in front of his man and finding what is a lovely finish into the bottom corner. It is now 1-1. Vogel to Bauer. Bauer dribbles past one man and is then ruthlessly taken out with a horrible tackle. Franzberg on the sideline is going absolutely crazy. It looks like Bauer's actually sustained an injury as well. A horrible tackle from behind, only resulting in a yellow card, which is very surprising. But Vogel is down this right side and finds Muller. It's a good save. Off the post, somehow, and then Kaiser falls into the keeper's hands. Crazy couple of minutes. It still remains 1-1. Lovely pass out to Berger, finds Muller, and is now waiting for the return run. Berger once more, striding in on goal, and somehow from close range, 7 to 8 yards out, puts it well wide in a chance just before half-time. BFC could be looking to go 2-1 up, but the score still remains as 1-1. As you can actually see Bauer, he's not running right, and as of right now there is no indication as to what that injury is. But there's only 3 or 4 minutes to get to half-time before he is probably taken off, as NRG come down this right side. Ullmann slides in, gets absolutely nowhere near the ball. Kraus plays into Engelhardt, left-footed finish, finds the top corner. Something you'd expect from the type of player he is. Clinical striker, and a really top finish, finding the very top corner. Teo not having a chance at this one, flying into the side netting. I mean, those are the types of finishes you always want as a striker. And he puts NRG up 2-1 in the 43rd minute. They actually have another chance. Engelhardt tries finding Kraus, plays it across, and it is looked to be offside. As the referee blows his halftime whistle, the score is 2-1. It's been an entertaining game, 7 shots each for both teams. XG are very similar as well. BFC's chances, though, have gone begging. Berger, from what should have been a really easy goal to score, misses, and they go down the other end and score. Vogel is now pushed up to striker, and Keller is coming on after the drama that has been surrounding him in the media and also the changing room. It looks like Franz doesn't have a choice but to play him. Fuchs, nice little dribbling, finds Vogel on the edge of the box, finds Di Benedetto once more, and it's just over the crossbar. Franzberg on his knees. The score still 2-1. Lots of chances. Fuchs over to Di Benedetto. He's having a wonderful game, the left-footed magician in midfield. Now driving forward, finds Ullmann, just gets on the end of it, played into Muller. What a sliding interception that is by Slamar. As substitutions are made. The corner kick comes in, doesn't find anyone. apart from Fuchs on the edge of the box, and a long-ranged effort just falls straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Brett Schneider again linking up with Copado on this left side into Borgman. Good tackle by Berger into Kaiser. Now Vogel, they have men running through. Muller into Keller! There is the equaliser, the little man, once again, with a very strange celebration. I don't know if that is adding some drama to the situation with him and Franz Berg. But regardless of the drama, the score is 2-2. Keller putting his side back, all square in the NRG Cottbus Stadium. Kraus once more on this right hand side has caused lots of problems, and Allman can't quite deal with him. It finds Hoffman. Di Benedetto can't get this one. Borgman still not clear. Copado. Shots are coming in. Brett Schneider now as Kaiser steps in. Teo is keeping this scoreline as low as possible for BFC, as now Berger comes down the right hand side, finds Muller. He has men running through in Vogel. Back to Berger on this right side, keeping the width for BFC. And unfortunately, it is not played well. And Copado breaks this left hand side. Beck has to come across. Ball slid into the penalty box. And Teo, with once more really brave play, comes out, collects it, and helps his side. Corner kick. Once more, BFC have been working on some set-piece plays as Vogel cuts in, and with a wonderful curled finish right into the top corner. The keeper at full stretch, absolutely nowhere near it. And once more, the 16-year-old with a ridiculous finish that he has been carrying through the entire season. I mean, that is as top corner as you can get it. What a finish. It gives BFC the lead. 3-2. The bench goes crazy. And is now BFC's game to lose. As Vogel once more, unfortunately this time, loses out. As Kraus on the right hand side, Beck having to use all his speed to catch up. Engelhardt plays over to Halbauer. Teo comes out, but this time not able to stop it. Relatively quickly after the Vogel goal at the other end, Energy come back, level the scoreline once more. The game is filled with goals. It's a really tidy finish underneath Teo's arm. Good finish for NRG Cottbus. 3-3. 81 minutes have been played, but NRG are still coming forward. Engelhardt sends the goal. Absolutely crazy. With that finish, there was so much power on it. But the ball is yet to be cleared, but now it is a goal kick. Teo keeping his side well and firmly in this game. Halbauer once more plays to Engelhardt. Out to Brett Schneider. A constant threat. Played through once more. Halbauer trying to get it to Kraus. The ball holds up on this wet surface into Hoffman. And Teo once more with a huge left-hand save. Keeping it all even. NRG are flying forwards. As Berger heads on, and Vogel's actually slipped past his man. He has so much speed, nobody is getting close to him. 88 minutes on the clock. Vogel one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's straight at him and puts the rebound 15 yards wide. Chances like that do not come by very often, as you see changes being made. Papadopoulos coming on for Muller, who hasn't really done that much in this game. A really, really poor finish by Vogel after that wonderful run. It is almost chance. It is almost time to finish, sorry. As Keller actually intercepts, plays through Vogel. Vogel this time. It is saved again in what could be the last chance. But they do have corner, set piece routine once more. Keller and the near post. Surely this time winning it for BFC. A finish that puts all the drama behind him. The home fans in absolute disbelief. The players also heartbreaking scenes for them, but Keller with a wonderful finish. Near post. You do not stop shots like that. Into the top corner, so much power. The magician in midfield, Keller, gives them the 4-3 lead right at the death. Now with only 1 or 2 minutes play left, can BFC keep it as Papadopoulos actually intercepts it? Brett Schneider trying to play down the left-hand side. Borgman, is there one last chance in it for NRG Cottbus? Brett Schneider goes back into Hoffman and the referee blows his full-time whistle. A game with drama from start to finish. BFC coming out 4-3 victors in a game that all fans will remember. Keller coming on as a substitute, scoring 2 and putting his side back onto winning ways. A top performance from BFC. A really heartbreaking result for NRG Cottbus. And I'm not too sure the fans for BFC will mind as we look at the stats. It is probably a deserved victory too, with an XG of 5.1 to 3.7. Teo, for sure, is one man that everyone will be thanking for this victory.
With a top performance from the BFC players, it now leads them to be second in the table, only behind FC Ingolstadt 04. They currently sit with 26 points, with BFC on 22. Both teams only losing the one game, and the biggest game so far of the season coming up, which is against each other. That is going to be in November after the game against Hannover 96 second team. Then it is against Ingolstadt. Next episode, there will be all of the games from November and December as well, because December only has 3 games in it. I didn't want an episode to be 10 to 15 minutes long. So instead, I'm going to make episode 5 a little bit longer, where there is going to be 7 games in total, allowing me to start the episode after with the transfer window opening. But for now, that is going to be the end of this episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also comment down below your favourite goal of the season so far. There will be awards at the end of the season when it comes to goal of the season, most improved, managers player, players player, all things like that. And I will need all of your votes in the comment section. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of the day wherever you are in the world, and I shall catch you in the next one.